Hey, welcome back, guys. I'm the Downward Doug. This is 5 Minute Friday, and today we are covering Chaturanga. So, get yourself into your mat, and I'll see you in just a second. Okay, so I know the other ones we've all started at the top of the mat with Tadasana, and it's not a bad shot to start like that again because it is the basis for so many of our poses, and I'll show you a little something what I mean. So, feet can be apart, again, hip width apart, press down to the ground just like before, engage the thighs, engage the bum, bring the navel towards spine, close that distance between the ribs and the hips, tailbone tucks underneath, pelvic tilt. You can put your hand on your core, and if it's not solid, if it's not giving you a little bit of feedback that it's on, then you're not doing it quite right. I also forgot, start the timer. Tuck that all underneath, shoulders roll up and back. Now, slight change in Tadasana mountain pose here, which is just to bring your hands up and elbows at 90 degrees. Now right here, this is our Chaturanga. That is the position of our Chaturanga. Note that the position isn't this with the arch, it's not that, it is this tall, long line of energy with just the hands out in front and the elbows bent at 90. Feel what 90 is. Elbows stuck at ribs. What we don't have is elbows out to the side. If you can't see on that camera, like that. So be aware, that is Chaturanga. Great way to practice this is actually go to a wall and practice keeping the elbows engaged as you go in and out. You can also control how much weight goes in then so that it isn't too much. I'm trying to look for a wall, but there's not much space here. But you get the idea. Get a wall, bend in, push out, bend in, push out. And that can be a great modification to use. We're going to start though, just step back, come into knees underneath hips, hands underneath shoulders. Be active in the hands once again. Now, so many people get this wrong, and I'd love to see it get rectified. So we're really focusing on that on my foundations class. A couple of things you can do. First option, you can come to this knees down orientation, and this is something that people don't do nearly enough. From here, tailbone tucks under, you rock your weight slightly forward, you start to bend down, but bring all your body down at the same time. Come all the way down, legs should be together rather. Lift up the chest just slightly, and bring it back down. Then press through the hands, rock your weight back, use those triceps, elbows nice engaged. The nice thing of being on knees is you can control how much weight is in the hands. So if I lean back slightly, it's a lot less weight. If I start to lean forward, it's a lot more weight. It's a lot harder. Press back up. Now, what often happens with knees, chest, chin is this kind of thing happens. And that's fine if you're getting started, but really we want to get to this part where the hips and the shoulders are traveling at the same time. So that's when we bring these blocks out, and what we can start to do is lean forward, touch the shoulders on there. Those are a little bit close, so I'll bring my hands back. I lean my body weight forward, and we touch there. That lets me know that the shoulders are in a good place, and if those are in a good place, then probably our elbows are at 90, all right? What we don't want is something like that. You see, everything's not going well. Chest, shoulders are all working together. Same can be done if you I've already got that. Bring the feet out, rock forward, come down, and this is a great place to check how low those shoulders have to come. Biggest mistake with the Chaturanga, chest comes down way too low. You're looking for that 90 degree, and it's something I only got told much later in my practice. Just 90 degree. These blocks at the front are such a help because they show you where that 90 degree roughly is, and that can allow you then to go straight into up dog. So if you watch with me, sit up, knees down or knees up, rock your weight forward. I touch down. Now, tops of the feet come down. You can put your weight almost into the blocks. Press up. You're straight into your up dog. So that lets you know where things are. You can reverse the direction, hips back up, tuck the toes under, press up. And that can be a nice drill to work on the tricep strength, which is the big part of this. That's what makes that hard, is the tricep strength. So be fine if you're on your knees. Really get that nice and solid before you start moving on to the high plank version, which everyone seems to be in such a rush to get there. If that's all cool and you really want to check in on this 90 degree in the arms, put your hands butted up against the blocks here. And now you'll see what happens. I lean forward, I bend my elbows, Now, if they don't push the blocks over, I'm probably at 90 degrees. If they do push the blocks over, I'm probably not at 90 degrees. Now, I'm running out of time, but now if we use both, so if you have 4 blocks or you just have 2, hand butts up against one of the blocks, lean forward, touch down, shoulder touches. From here, we come straight to up dog, shoulders back, rock forward, shoulder touch down, press back up. Understanding that is tough, I can feel it on my shoulders. So those are a few different options for your chaturanga. But let's make this a year for good chaturangas, all right? I don't have time in my other classes, not foundation, to teach people exactly this. So take some time out, check that this orientation is right. Your practice will get so much better if you do, and you'll enjoy your vinyasas so much better. 5 seconds on the clock, so I've got to wrap this up. I'm the Downward Doug. Thanks for joining me. And as always, make sure you hit like, notification, and subscribe, and comment in the section below for any videos you'd like to see. Till next time, take it easy.